Hi guys, today is April 2nd, 2020, and futures are trading currently higher, but they took a hit after jobless weekly claims were announced at 6.65 million claims versus 3.1 million expected, and a lot more claims apparently than was expected, even though I'm not sure if Wall Street generally, not official number, but generally expecting that or not. But futures are still higher, even though they took a hit recently. And during the night, futures were higher even more because oil was higher, like 10%. Reportedly, Chinese are buying oil at the low, and also there is a lot of hope that Russia and Saudi Arabia will patch their relationship. At least President Trump said that he's working with both countries to resolve their issues. So let's jump to S&P 500, SPY. I'm not sure if SPY is trading higher a little bit this morning, but I'm not sure if these gains are going to hold. So again, I'm looking at this death cross, 50-day moving average crossing 200-day moving average, and I think we may go still lower. So I will be very careful to buy anything in these markets, even though I'm buying a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, if the company is dropping a lot in a group that I like, I'm picking it up. So, for example, like banks, I've picking up a lot of banks yesterday, like Wells Fargo and Bank of America, a little bit. But if they drop a little more, I would pick up a little bit more because we still don't know if this is going to go up or down. But the numbers are coming out from weekly jobless claims and companies reporting uncertain financial conditions very worries me a lot. So let's jump to corporate news. Moderna. Okay, so Moderna said that actually they didn't say it. Dr. Fauci yesterday said that the trials for Moderna are going well, phase 1 trials, and they have administered 2 shots of their vaccine into healthy individuals, and they're about to do a third one, a bigger vaccine, to see the adverse effects of their vaccine. But so far he said that the trials are going well, so that's good news for Moderna. Vir Biotechnology said that they're expanding their collaboration with Inovio Pharmaceuticals, symbol ALNY. Okay, so they're expanding their relationship and collaboration to develop the vaccine. As you know, Vir is also working with Wuxi Biologic and Biogen on another vaccine, actually. So they're doing it on 2 fronts. And Inovio Pharmaceuticals, not in the news, but they're expected to start trial this month, and it's very exciting. Okay, so NVTA, it's a genetic testing company. Actually pre-announced their results and showed good numbers, but they withdrew their guidance, and they also said that they are seeking to offer more shares at $9. So the stock is lower, obviously, on this news, and I don't know if I want to buy NVTA at the $10.35, where it's opening pre-market. So I would wait a little bit on NVTA. So PVH also reported earnings. PVH reported actually pretty good earnings. This company has been down a lot. I mean, so from the beginning of the year, it was trading like around $106 and came down to all the way to $32.63, like 75% cut. It's an apparel maker, and they own brands like Calvin Klein, Arrow, Izod, and it's a very solid company, a very solid balance sheet, actually. And I mean, obviously they're hit during this epidemic, but I think people will still buy shorts again. So maybe it's not a bad idea to pick up some of PVH on this sell-off. Okay, CarMax, symbol KMX. They also reported numbers beating by 17 cents, but they said that the demand has has been deteriorating recently, and I mean the stock is higher, but it's been hit a lot, pretty much cut in half from the recent highs of $103 only from the beginning of the year. But if it comes down a little bit closer to $50, I wouldn't mind to buy CarMax. Okay, so Walgreens, symbol WBA, they came in at 5 cents above estimates, but said that there are uncertain financial conditions, and they don't know what's going to happen with this epidemic and the outbreak. So shares are higher, and actually I like Walgreens, as this is a pharmacy, and it's pretty much a few of the things that are open. And I also like CVS. I mean, CVS I actually like even more because they own Aetna. So CVS I would rather have be in CVS than Walgreens. But Walgreens is also not a bad pickup in my opinion. Disney was upgraded this morning. Disney was upgraded by Atlantic Equities, and they're saying that the recent weakness is overdone. I actually don't think so. They still may come down a little bit lower. I thought that at around $85 it was a great buy, to tell the truth, but $95 is their trading pre-market. It's a little bit high to me. So I would wait on Disney. Boeing said that they're offering to their employees voluntary layoff plan. Okay, so this company came down a lot, but it was actually a little bit of a gap that Boeing had to fill here. Okay, so if it comes down to around like $127, a little bit lower than this, I would be buying of Boeing actually. So let's jump to Mohawk Industries, MHK. It's a floor maker. That company was upgraded by Evercore today to outperform with a price target of 83. They make floors like carpets, tiles, hardwood floors, any floor products they make actually. So obviously they're hit by this outbreak, and maybe if they come down a little bit more, I mean, maybe it's not a bad time to pick up Mohawk, MHK. So Zoom Video said that their daily users surge to 200 million users a day. That's a lot. That's a lot of users. Previously, they had like 10 million users a day on their platform. But with this surge, I mean, there are a lot of questions about the privacy. There are a lot of questions about security. So they're working on those issues because those issues actually came up. If Zoom Video comes down to low 120s, I would be interested in Zoom Video actually. That's a good company to be in. CCL, which is Carnival Cruises. They have issued 6.25 billion in different offerings, including debt offering and share offering. They're issuing the debt offering at 4 billion debt offering at 11.9%, and only last October they were issuing it at 1%. So it's very close to junk bond offering. So I told you before that I shorted this company, and I think this is even going lower than that. So I'm looking at $5+ dollar company at this point, unfortunately. And I have nothing against the Carnival Cruises or any cruise lines. I'm just talking about stocks in general and how to make money on these stocks. And unfortunately, in cruise lines, you have to short them. But who knows? Maybe it will be time to buy very soon. Okay, so Shopify, they issued, they suspended its forecast, and they're saying that's uncertain financial conditions, and obviously they're lower, and even come down even lower than that. That's a very good company to buy and to be in. Actually, they were trading at $593, so they were pretty much cut in half recently. If they come down, that's not a bad time to jump in. So generally, I like companies that with a very solid balance sheet like Microsoft, Apple. Maybe it's not a bad time to buy Apple if it goes into 30s area. That would be interesting to buy Apple. And Microsoft under $150, like I told you. That's a good buy in my opinion. Also, semiconductor companies, AMD, LRCX, Lam Research, want to sell off Taiwan Semiconductor, and AMATE, Applied Materials. They were downgraded actually this morning. Not sure what this is all about, but I like Applied Materials, and I like gaming companies like Zynga, Take-Two Interactive, TTWO. Okay, these companies didn't come down as much because this is a stay-at-home and play on your TV or your computer company. So Take-Two Interactive pretty much is trading not as low as other things. So also Electronic Arts, so also didn't come down that much, but more than others. So I would be interested to pick up Electronic Arts and all Zynga and Take-Two Interactive, and also I'll give you another one. It's called NetEase, which is the Chinese gaming company. So if it comes down a little bit, that would be closer to $300. That would be a great pickup. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, then I'll see you tomorrow.